We are about to begin the annual general body meeting during Drishti 2022. I request my immediate past president, Dr. Arup Chakrabarti, also to please come on stage. We called for the meeting half an hour back and that was adjourned. And now the general body meeting, annual general body meeting during Drishti 22 is hereby called to order. Please stand up for a silent prayer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I request Secretary Dr. Gopal to read out the obituary remarks of the last 1 year.
Last year we had lost two members, Dr. Vijay Lakshmi from Thrissur and Dr. Chandri from Ernakulam. We will have 1 minute of silence for the departed souls. Next, we will have the presidential remarks, please. Dr. Sumitra KG.
That also we have to
Add. Presidential remarks.
So, welcome all the members to the annual general body meeting. We are having a very nice Drishti 2022. So first of all, let me thank the local organizing committee led by Dr. Chandrakant and Dr. Vinod, the Ophthalmic Society of Calicut, Kannur and Kasargod, who have put in a joint effort to make this conference a great success. Regarding the activities of the society for the past, for the next 1 year, I have made a presentation or a speech yesterday. So I'm not going to read out all the things, but just a few important things is, one is the importance to the formation of a young ophthalmologist forum, to continue the CME and the PG, online PG activities, continue the on-demand programs, try and increase membership of KSOS, AIOS and the various schemes of the IMA, and of course continue all the ongoing projects which include the low vision centers, the Bala Darshan and all the other activities, and try to improve the advocacy, the social presence of KSOS, whether it is in the sphere of public health or it is in the sphere of the government programs related to the eye, to make our presence felt more and more in these areas. So with these few opening presidential remarks, I request Dr. Gopal to go ahead with the minutes of the previous meeting. The minutes have already been circulated, but Gopal will just scroll through the...
I will not be able to, because not connected. It's not connected. No, the meetings, okay. The GB of the minutes of the previous GB has been circulated in all the groups, as well as email has been sent to each and every KSOS member. If there are any matter which is coming out of the GB, can we have the discussion? Or otherwise, if everything is found to be all right, can we pass it? Okay, Thomas, we can pass it. Andrew sir, seconding it. Okay. Next item in the agenda is matters arising out of the previous GB as well as the executive committee meetings. So we have formulated 4 things. Number 1 is regarding the 12AA registration. From the last 3 or 4 years, because there was COVID and we were not able to utilize the entire earnings of KSOS. Being a 12AA registered charitable society, we have to spend 85% of the earnings in 5 years. And so by 2025, we have to spend 56 lakhs, and then by 2026, we will have to spend an additional 30 lakhs. So we had a lot of deliberations in the ethics committee, in the executive committee, looking at how we can best utilize it. And one of the proposals which came forward was that we have to have a permanent, currently KSOS is sharing an office with Cochin Ophthalmic Club, so it would be better to have KSOS an office by itself. And there were a couple of suggestions which came forth. One was that our esteemed senior member Dr. Radhakrishnan had raised that, in Alua IMA there was a 2-bedroom flat which was available with a hall which had a facility to be working as a KSOS office. Then our another esteemed senior member Dr. Narayanan Kutty had said that in the Cochin IMA he has a flat, Cochin IMA house there was a flat. So we had these discussions in the executive committee, and then it was decided that we will email each and every one of the members that such a thing is there, and what is your opinion about it, and are you coming up with any suggestions. Basically by about December 10th, if we are able to get it, then we will form a committee on that and then decide on how to go about it. I'm asking for opinions. Can this be passed, or is there any further thing to be talked on this?
This is basically a creation of an asset in the name of KSOS. So anyway, this particular amount has to be spent. It's not that we should, use that money for something and just send it off, and write it off. We have to create an asset. So that is the general feeling in the executive. So the executive has recommended that there will be a committee which will go into it. So by December 10th, all the members will get the mail. If there are no further suggestions, then the committee will examine these 2 suggestions and then take an appropriate decision and then come back and decide what is to be done. Anyway, we have time till 2025 to spend this. So we are not in a hurry, but at the same time, the earlier you do it, the better. So this committee, the formation of the committee, shall we go ahead with the permission of the general body? If it is okay, then we can go ahead with it.
No, sir, I think you should talk on the mic. Can you give a mic, because this is getting recorded? Can we give the mic to sir? And I would request all the people who have come in just now to please sign the register. This lady is basically getting you signed, please.
Have you confirmed?
Yes, sir, we have.
Confirmed with the auditor that this can be spent on this, no?
Yes.
And this will be accounted as expenditure.
Yes,
asset
sir.
can be created.
Yes, it can be created.
Actually, this proposal came from the report of the auditor. He has said that this year we have paid 2,38,530 in the financial 22-23 as income tax. That is mainly TDS and GST. Probably some of which will be refunded also. And we have asked for an exemption because we have a huge income, so that it won't be taxed. Then he said that from 2019 to 2020, 56 lakhs 19,778 had to be spent. In 2021, another 31 lakhs 68,570 has to be spent. That is a total of 87 lakhs 88,355 had to be spent. Spending, you cannot spend on anything. According to the constitution, we have defined the purpose of the society, that is educational, scientific, research, charity and all. So our annual conference, our CMEs, our printing of journals, books, CME books, this all come in the scientific session, and we have some charity also. But these put together, it's a small amount only. So 85% of the income we have to spend. So what we can do is we can transfer to 5 years to develop an infrastructure project. That's allowed. So for the next 5 years, you won't have to. This has to be. We have given the auditing returned file, so they have to accept that within 5 years if we are spending this, you won't be taxed. So you cannot indefinitely postpone it.
Thank you, sir.
This proposal came from the auditor.
Thank you, sir. Biju, I think the treasurer has to, give his comments.
Yeah, actually, we had personally gone and spoken with the auditor regarding this, how exactly we can spend on this, and this proposal actually came from them itself. I mean, we had actually clarified whether transferring to a building fund is okay. He said it's okay. Asset creation is allowed. And the other avenues also which he had suggested was some of these things, spending on charity, then maybe we can also start a scholarship, but not to our own members, but it has go to people outside the KSOS, because, I mean, otherwise it will amount distribution of wealth among the members of society itself. So if that is not possible, so I'm also of the opinion that the best possible way out would be creation of an infrastructure asset.
So, with the permission of the general body, we will wait till the 10th of September to receive any other feedback from the members, and 10th of December, and then we'll go ahead and form a committee, and the committee will come up with the recommendation. So we'll be very soon having an executive committee. So the plan is to have a combined executive quite early, maybe in the month of December itself. So in that the committee will be formed, and then we'll go ahead with that. Thank you.
So the next item in the from executive committee referred to GB is regarding the KSOS manual version 3, which has been circulated both in the email and in all the groups. I hope you have gone through this manual, and if there are any suggestions to be put forth in the manual, it can always be made. You can just send your suggestions to the executive committee, and if there is any change in the executive in this KSOS SOP manual, we can make that and we can present in the next general body also. So it will keep on like version 3, version 4, version 5 like that. So we keep on changing that. It is not like, it's not a hard and fast thing like a constitution, but it is the standard operating procedures of all the things. Can this be passed? Yeah.
One second. Just one more thing that I want to mention about the manual is that the manual is a dynamic document. So small changes can be made by the approval of the executive committee. Because there are certain things which, there may be some shortcoming in this conference which we want to change before the Thrissur conference, make it even better. So we cannot wait till the next general body to, get these small changes made. So this is not like the constitution or the bylaws. This is just an internal dynamic document. So the request to the GB is to give powers to the executive committee to make necessary amendments and implement them without waiting for the next general body. The next general body, if there are any major changes, we'll come with suggestions in the next general body. Can this be passed? Thank you.
Okay, so permission is granted. Next agenda in the general body is, okay, so we have the KSOS standard operating procedure manual. So there is an administrative audit. We already have an internal financial audit committee as well as an external auditor who is looking at our finances. So now we are looking at administrative audit committee, which is comprising of previous 3 presidents and 3 secretaries and 3 scientific committee chairmen, not within the current executive committee. So, yeah.
No, there will be a total of 6 members in the committee. The committee will comprise of 1 past president, 1 past secretary, 1 past treasurer, and 1 past chairman of the scientific committee. So all the 4 important posts, previous persons who were in the executive, plus like in any other committee, the president and secretary will be ex officio members. So the total of 6 people in the committee. The main important thing is that none of the persons in this internal administrative audit committee shall be part of the present executive, because this is a committee which is critically appraising the present executive. So there will be a conflict there. So all of them have to be out of the executive, but they should have held one of these posts so that they are familiar with what they are handling. So can we go ahead with this? Thank you.
So the next referral from the executive committee to the GB is about the website vendor. Actually, Dr. Rohan, our website editor, has been working a lot towards this, but our current vendor is not receptive to a lot of our suggestions. So we have in executive committee decided that the vendor has to somehow change, and that is a suggestion that we are putting forth in front of the general body. So we will have a committee looking at the new website vendors, and there are some names which had been suggested, and there are some excellent websites which have been maintained, one by IAP or by the other, VRSI and All India Ophthalmic Society, etc. So there are a lot of vendors who are doing excellent job. So we can approach them, ask for a quote, and an internal committee can look into it and then make the necessary changes. This time there was a lot of problems arising out of the website, including membership, including submission of abstracts, regarding a lot of things which were not able to sort out, and in middle of this academic year of the KSOS, we could not change the vendor. So after November, we thought we will basically change the vendor. So is the general body agreeable to that? Yes. So we will change that. Okay. Next item in the next item in the agenda is about a scientific committee member. So Dr. Prashobh Mohan has been our member scientific committee for the last year, and he had done commendable work, and even he conducted the prelims of the quiz, and it was very, very well appreciated by a lot of people. So now, unfortunately, because of some personal reasons, he had to shift out to the UK, and he is currently in UK and is unable to continue his post as member scientific committee physically. So he had expressed his willingness to resign and also given a resignation letter to us. So now we had to find an alternative. So there has been a request from one of the other members to consider him for the post of member scientific committee. He was a person who had actually stood for elections last time as well, Dr. Bastin, and the president can just...
Yeah, I think there has been a request from Dr. Bastin. He had actually contested for the post of member scientific committee. So I think we can go ahead and ask Bastin to fill up that vacancy for 1 year. It will be only for 1 year. It will be till the next general elections. So I think Dr. Bastin, if it's okay with you, we can go ahead and have. So that will be officially recorded. So from today onwards, you will be part of the scientific committee. You will be the third member of the committee along with Dr. Thomas George and Dr. Sujit Naina. Okay? Thank you.
The next matter is that NMC regulates that the postgraduates have to present a paper or poster in one of the state or national conferences to be eligible to write an exam. So from Medical College Calicut, the head of the department had given a request letter to the president of the Kerala Society that a PG, there are 4 PGs who had some problems, and one of them was a handicapped person. So could they be helped in some regard? So there was a lot of discussions and deliberations in the executive committee, and finally it was decided that as a one-time measure, as an only one-time waiver, they can be allowed to present but will not be considered for any award. And so they are presenting here in that. So we would like to have the general body's permission for that.
Yeah, they're good decision. And KUHS also is now giving a one-time chance for all those who have not been able to present. So
No, I think it has to be very clear. It has to be very clear that it is a one-time waiver. I mean, we have set guidelines, set dates for submission of abstract, last date cutoff for full paper, everything we have, and KSOS as an organization has been following it very diligently. So this should not be a precedence in the coming years for last-minute entry. We have given a one-time waiver, and I think this should be considered as a one-time waiver. Now the students are aware that there is an NMC mandate. So from next year onwards, they have to apply sufficiently early if they are keen to, present. And like Madhavan sir said, KUHAS has already having one session just for the PGs to present so that they can fulfill that condition. So this is to just to inform the general body that this one-time waiver has been has been done this year, and it cannot be done in future. Thank you. Non-competitive. So they are not part of any competition. They will just get a certificate saying that they have presented.
Next item in the agenda is about all the reports of the executives of the executive committee. Our annual report is in your hands. If anybody of you have not received it, it's just there. It will be distributed to you. Can anybody who has not received it? Yeah, Rajiv sir, Sony, can you just hand over? Yeah. So this is the annual report in which every executive's activities over the last year has been put up. And is there anything else anybody would like to speak in this? From the treasurer, anything that you would like to add on to your report?
I think whatever it is, all activities has been included in the report, including the two financial statements, the financial statement, audited statement of the last financial year, as well as the interim statement for this financial year, that is the accounts till September, which is audited by the internal committee but not by the external committee. So I don't think there is anything more to add from my part. So I think it needs to be passed officially.
Can that be passed? Yes.
So all the activities of all the subcommittees, I mean all the executive groups like Treasurer, Scientific Committee, Editor KJO, Website, Joint Secretary has been taken as passed.
No, Dr. Srini, do you have any results to be announced today regarding that? No, you can come and announce. Or anything else to add on to the Scientific Committee?
It's okay. As of now, I have results of three free paper sessions. In a few minutes' time, we'll have In a few minutes' time, we'll have the results of who are the 10 finalists for PG free paper. So the results that I have in my hand is for Dr. Shiva Reddy Award session, Dr. Pratish Chandragant, COC RedNet, Dr. Shruti PS. For Noel Moniz Award, Dr. Marian Pauly.
Anything else the editor KGO would want to say? Anything additional to? Nothing. Okay. Joint Secretary, any other thing other than in the report? No. All right. Next item in the agenda is Drishti 2023. In the last general body, it was decided that Thrissur would be the venue for the Drishti 2023. And Thrissur had initially proposed Lulu, but the Lulu is taken over by Hyatt. And so there was a lot of discussion in the executive about one special executive committee meeting was held to decide about Hyatt and its financial viability, etc. And the local organizing committee made a presentation looking at the financial viability of that, and over to the local organizing committee chairman for talking about that. Organizing secretary. Bastin, you can come here.
So, dear members of KSOS, so we formed a core committee for the District 2023 at Thrissur. The venue is Lulu Hyatt or Hyatt Lulu Convention Center. The core committee, I am myself the chairman. Dr. Bashni is the organization secretary. Dr. R.R. Varma is the Radharaman is the scientific committee chairman. Dr. Anup is the treasurer. So we have a small presentation. The Chief Organization Secretary, Dr. Bashna, will present about the Lulu Hyatt.
Thank you, sir. Respected President and respected teachers and dear friends. At the outset, let me congratulate the local organizing committee for conducting such an excellent conference here. Congratulations. And as Andrew sir told, we had formed a core committee with Dr. Andrew C.V. as the chairman organizing committee, vice chairpersons Dr. Sudha V. and Dr. Rema Venugopal, chief organizing secretary Dr. Bastin V.A., organizing secretary Dr. Merin Paul and Dr. Rohan, treasurer Dr. Anup Chavet, convener Golden Jubilee celebrations Dr. Babu Krishnakumar, and scientific committee chairman Dr. Radharamanan. On behalf of the local organizing committee, I present this promotional video before you. Thank you.
Thank you. Special.
This coincides with our batch alumni next year, same 50 years. 1973 MBBS batch. We'll have it in Toronto.
Thank you for that very nice video. Bastin, Andreo sir, thank you, and a special congratulations to the Golden Jubilee Committee Chairperson, Dr. Babu Krishna Kumar. So this 1 year is actually the 50th year of KSOS, culminating in the Golden Jubilee Conference at Thrissur. So it is a very prestigious conference for the society, and I am sure the team led by Andreo sir and Bastin and all the others will do an excellent job. I have just one question. Bastin, Malappuram Ophthalmic Society, are they part of this because they're part of the zone?
Last year meeting, they are not coming forward. Only Thrissur and Palakkad is agreed for the...
This year also it is like that.
Yes.
So that is why the only Rohan is there in the list and no one from Malappuram is...
Rohan from Palakkad.
That's what. But no one from Malappuram is there.
No, but maybe would it be better if we ask Malappuram also if they are willing to join, because it's a 1 year effort, and Malappuram did not have a very active thing until now. Now I think they have have they cleared the dues and all? They have cleared the dues. They have a society now. They have...
Anybody in the general body from Malappuram?
Anybody in the general body from Malappuram? Yes, madam. Please give the mic to madam. The Rajani madam is there.
Rajani is a Thrissur TACO member and now working at...
She is working in Manjeri.
Okay, just take it.
No, just for, just to make sure that a zone is represented adequately. So if you can add someone from Malappuram into your group, I think we feel it is nice.
Everybody decided.
Madam.
Though I am part of Malappuram Ophthalmic Society, Ophthalmic Club, I will be shortly transferred to Thrissur. So I cannot say. Yeah.
Madhav is only in the committee. Madhav is in the committee, organization committee.
Talk in the mic, please.
See, we want you to speak for Malappuram. If you would help out Thrissur and Palakkad.
No, Bastin, can you ask Shaji Hussain whether he will be interested in just joining the committee?
Rajesh.
Rajesh
P.
And secretary is Shaji Hussain.
So please request them, if they are willing, you add them to your committee.
Yes, sir. At present, Madam is a part of the organizing team as convener. Rajani Madam. So
but Madam herself is saying she is not part of right now, but by the time of the conference
Yes,
she will be in Thrissur. Now this is just to an inclusive idea so that everyone, all the...
That's personal secretary has to ask. Why? Oh. Okay.
Thank you.
One clarification.
Thank you very much.
Next year we are planning for the KSOS Golden Jubilee, and Babu Krishna has been nominated as the organizing that. So he want to say because we get the support from all the members to get the history of KSOS.
Okay. Sir, please come.
Thank you, KSOS. I want the old memories and old photos and old things that senior members are in possession. Then I will contact you. So help me to organize it.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Thank you very much. Now, regarding Drishti 2024, it is the turn of the central zone, which consists of Ernakulam, Cochin, Idukki and Kottayam. So, South Central Zone. So, bid from Idukki Malanad Ophthalmic Society to conduct the conference. Because in Cochin, we have conducted many conferences, so we want the conferences to go to the other districts as well. So, Idukki is making a bid for the conference.
President, Secretary and my dear fellow KSOS members, 2024 is the turn of South Central zone, and we, the Idiki Malanad Ophthalmic Society, would like to bid for the conference along with the Cochin Ophthalmic Club and Kottayam Ophthalmic Society. So we have a small video. Please see and give your suggestion. Thank you. See,
Thank
we had,
you. Yeah.
we had also thought about a conference in Munnar, but then the problem is there is no large halls available there. But we still have one more year, so next general body we will be coming back. If we have another choice, we'll definitely be coming back with other plans. So these are the plans which we have.
So with the permission of the general body, this 2024 is being officially allotted to Idiki Malanad Ophthalmic Society. And they will be coming back with the exact venue during the next conference. Is that okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. So. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. To announce the results of the Vice President election for the next year, I call upon Returning Officer, Past President Dr. C.V. Andreas.
This year we have only one post, that is Vice President post, and there's only one applicant, that is Dr. Mahesh G. The applicant is in format. All the documents are there, and the credit points are there. Since there is no other contestant, so Dr. Mahesh G is declared as the Vice President of KSOS.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Dr. Mahesh, for being appointed as the Vice President. So just to update you on AIOC 2023, as you all know, the dates are May 11th to 14th. It is at the Lulu Bolgatti Convention Center. The core committee as well as the local organizing committee has been formed. Very soon the entire list will be shared. We had actually asked for, requested the members to express their willingness to be part of the committee, because we felt that there's no point in just naming few people who can't actively work for the conference. So with that list, whoever has expressed willingness, we have made a committee. Dr. Thomas Cherian has made a very elaborate committee, including all members from across the state. And I must appreciate the enthusiasm of Dr. Andreas, sir. I think we should make a special mention about him. Even after so many years, so many conferences, he is still very active. We are all thinking of retiring, and Andreas sir is really, very active. He wants to contribute for the AIOC as well. Thank you so much, sir, for your enthusiasm. The executive committee also wants to we want to officially thank, I've already mentioned in my presidential remarks, but as part of the minutes to be minuted, we want to officially thank the LOC of Kozhikode for conducting this conference in such an exemplary manner with no hitches whatsoever, and especially Dr. Chandrakant and Dr. Vinod and the entire team, Laila Madam, the entire team, and of course ably supported by the ophthalmic societies of Kannur and Kasaragod. So thank you very much on behalf of the executive committee. Thanks to you. Okay, sir. I actually presidential remarks paranjirunnu, so I am reading it out again to minute it. Yeah, general body matter. Okay. So any other matter? Yeah. One more result has come. More results. Yeah.
One more result.
Yeah.
We have actually 11 finalists, because there was a tie for the last, so 11 are there for the finals of Professor K.S. Subramaniam PG free paper session. Dr. Meera Nair, Dr. Sri Lakshmi Arun, Dr. Nimmi George, Dr. Abarna Anand, Dr. Vishnu Gopal, Dr. Yashwardhan, Dr. Devi Nandana, Dr. Rachel Benny, Dr. Sneha Mohan, Dr. Aishwarya Srikumar, Dr. Anjali Shaji.
Congratulations to all the winners and all the best for the finals tomorrow, no? Tomorrow morning. So, just two other matters which I thought I should bring to the attention of the general body is that in 2023 AIOC is an election year, and two of our members are contesting the elections. One is Dr. Gopal S. Pillai as member of the scientific committee. The second one is Dr. Srini, who is contesting as a member of the ARC from the South Zone. So these are the two people from our state. We have to actively support them, work for them, make sure they do win. And Dr. Arup Chakrabarti is planning to contest in the presidential election, the vice president election in 2024. So it's too early for nominations all, it's a year later, but Dr. Arup has decided to contest, and so, all the support and, the encouragement, the group work of this society is needed for all our candidates.
Any other matter to be discussed in front of the body? Any other matter?
Have all the members signed the register, please? Are there any members? The book is being circulated. So, so if there are no other matter, yeah, please come. Give a mic to Dr. Natasha.
It's just a small request. It's not like a resolution or anything that I'm bringing forward. Just that over the years there have been so very few people from the female gender in the executive and in the office bearers of the KSOS. I understand it's a free and fair elections and all of that. But if there is some way we could look into the matter, why that is happening, and whether we can bring some change into it, maybe constitute a committee or something, and bring some change into it to bring more female members. Even in the GB, you can see that the female members are not attending in so much numbers. I'm not proposing reservations. I'm not proposing. Someone was telling, let us have a separate women's wing like IMA does. I don't think that is necessary or feasible, and it's not that is not the way forward. It has to be on equal platform. It has to be on equal footing. But there must be something that is preventing people from coming in. So let us look into it and make some changes.
Thank you, Dr. Natasha. Excellent suggestion. We are all aware of the fact that ophthalmology in Kerala is overwhelmingly becoming a specialty where there are a lot of ladies, and we do agree and accept the fact that more and more ladies have to come up. It is a natural process. There may be some difficulties for the ladies to attend the meetings, or something is preventing them. They think that probably it will interfere with their work or their family. So they are reluctant to come forward. We'll definitely look into it, encourage more and more ladies to come in, and probably very soon we'll have an executive committee which is predominantly by ladies. Definitely we'll look into it. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Dr. Natasha.
Thank you, Dr. Natasha, for bringing it up. See, we actually had thought about it, and when we started the KSOS Journal Club, one of the prerequisites was that 75% of the members in the journal club presenters should be female gender. I think that was superseded. There are many journal clubs that happened where 100% of the members were female. So that is a very positive thing that we noticed. And likewise, I think even the editorial team that is formed, scientific committee that is formed, we can always encourage more and more ladies. It cannot be made official, but we can definitely welcome them.
Mohan sir.
I just wanted to bring out who are the district representatives for the coming year?
No, it's the same, sir. No? The team is continuing. No, only I have changed. That's okay. The entire team is continuing. So this is a mid-year. So general elections will be there only next year. So the same team, except for my post, every other person in the executive scientific committee will be the same, except of course we have replaced Prashov with Basti.
They didn't pay the dues in time.
മലപ്പുറം ആഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല, അപ്പോൾ ഒരാൾ വരും കൂടുതലായിട്ട്. ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇയർ മലപ്പുറം ഇല്ലായിരുന്നു.
Okay.
I think another thing.
No, but who's the representative from Malappuram? No, they got the money, but no one has expressed their willingness to be part of the executive committee. Rajini madam? Allah, Dr. Bharati madam. So this is just one more announcement. I mentioned about the executive committee meeting that will be happening very soon. It will be a combined executive, most probably in December. We'll send out the dates immediately. We are planning to have this as something like an induction meeting. So it will take slightly more time than the regular executive meeting. And all the office bearers, what is exactly their roles, what all is to be done, what all improvements is to be done. So senior people in the organization will be speaking to all the executive members. And this is technically will be called an induction meeting so that all the office bearers are aware of their roles. I know it's halfway through. Allah, but still we have not had an induction meeting last year, so we thought we'll have it this year. I also take this opportunity to officially thank Dr. Arup Chakrabarti, who is the immediate past president or the outgoing president, for the excellent work that was done in the last 1 year. I think it was something like a hybrid year. The starting was in the pandemic period, then we sort of had physical meetings. So generally it was a very difficult year. Neither was it purely online, it was not fully physical. So it was a very difficult year for the KSOS. In spite of that, so many new initiatives, so many new programs, SOPs in place have been there during this year. And so thank you very much, Dr. Arup, for being my predecessor and showing me the way.
1 minute, Dr. Sai, President. I think what you said is correct. I think in the subject matter of the general body, these two things should be there. Appreciating the work of past President Dr. Arup Chakrabarti, as well as the extremely brilliantly conducted conference organizers. So these two things should be as some resolution or some appreciative remarks or something like that. Should be in the minutes. Not just a president saying or secretary saying, but as a appreciation done by the general body.
Thank you, Radhakrishnan sir. So, if there are no other matters from the floor of the House, this general body meeting along of KSOS along with Drishti 22 is here be officially adjourned. Thank you very much to Gopal, Dr. Biju, Dr. Arup and all the members who very actively participated in this meeting. Thank you very much.